Get them shackles off him. Poor sod can't eat proper.
Dunno, not sure I like that. What if he runs for it? He's worth a heap of coin.
Ah, bollocks. Been holding him a week, hasn't tried a thing. Why he up and bolt now? Matter of fact, got to thinking. What did a sweet, gentle chap like him do to get the Queen of Zerrikania so riled?
She's a shrew, that's what. Queen and witch in one. Worst of both worlds.
Enough about her. What do you say to one more of your tales? While we toss down some cards.
Ah, why not? And since you mentioned one queen... Hello and welcome everybody, my name is Gio from Switchrpg.com. I am so excited to play this game. Ever since it was announced for the consoles, I've always been interested in playing it. I just never was able to get it for whatever reason. Today, I got it. I am a very big Witcher fan. In fact, I will be also doing a Witcher 3 Let's Play at some point. Now, not in its entirety. That would just be ridiculous, especially as I'm playing some other longer games concurrently. But I'm very interested in seeing how this ties into The Witcher 3 or the Witcher universe altogether. Now, game universe. I'm not talking cinematic or TV universe, because that is a little bit... There are some differences there, although I absolutely love the TV show as well. But I'm very interested in seeing what this has to offer. I know, for example, I think what we're about to see is a game of Gwent. I'm not entirely sure if all battles are held as card battles. I know it's a single-player experience, and a long, fairly substantial single-player experience, about 25 to 30 hours of gameplay. So, you know what? Let's just get into it. We got an autosave feature. I am going in at this very, very blind. Let me just see what some of these options are. So we have some text and audio languages, camera movements. One thing I really love about this game is this particular art style is very it's like graphic novel-esque. Totally, it's beautiful actually. All right, so camera movement, turn on, turn end. I'm not sure what some of these things are. Premium cards, yeah, we'll want those guys animated. Now, it's been a while since I've played Gwent on The Witcher, so I will be doing a little bit of learning with you guys, or relearning. Resolution scale, I don't know what that is. 100? Sure. Alright, so, yeah, fairly standard stuff there. So, new game. Let's go. Adventurer, for players who want to sit back, relax, and enjoy the story with some options to skip battles. Moderate and challenge and impactful story. Thronebreaker, that looks like it may be familiar with Gwent and ready. No. We may actually go with battle hardened here. I want some challenge and I want some impactful story. Now, before I actually go on with this, like I had mentioned, it is a 25 to 30 hour single-player campaign. I don't know if we'll see that in its entirety in this Let's Play. I will try and do as much as I can with this, but I don't know if we'll see it in its entirety. What do you guys want to see? I for the most part, just me in particular, I would want to see some of it as an audience member, I'm saying. Some of it, and play some of it myself, so, you know... Let's just get into it. Biting Frost. Every turn start, damage to the lowest unit on this row by 2. Alright, so it looks like we're seeing some cards here. The year 1267. War hung in the air, its scent palpable. The mighty empire of Nilfgaard stood poised, greedily eyeing the northern realms just across the Yaruga. In light of the threat, the realm sovereigns met in summit. They made declarations, pledged fraternal assistance, forged alliances.
and then, in good spirits, dispersed. Among them, Meve, queen of the twin realms Lyria and Rivia. Know the name? Heard her beauty extolled? Justly so. Remarkable she was. Not for her graceful exterior, but for her persistence and courage. Where was I? Ah. As the queen and her retinue neared her capital, Count Caldwell appeared. In Meve's absence, the Count was to have helped her son, the youthful Prince Willem, run the Twin Kingdoms. Caldwell had clearly ridden hard. Drops of perspiration dangled from his whiskers, his neck red and chafed from a ruff, starched stiff.
I like the fact that so far it's fully voiced. Although there is a very stark contrast between the art style that we see in the cinematics and this, but, you know, maybe we'll get used to it.
Hail, Your Majesty. Delighted to see you in good health. The summit, it ended fruitfully, I hope?
Yes, at its end, letters were exchanged, documents signed. Paper. Time will tell of what value. That will suffice as cordialities go, Caldwell. Tell me what's happened, for I sincerely doubt sheer longing prompted you to ride out.
Indeed, Your Grace. Another circumstance inspired me to do so. The strays of Sparla, the bandits, I was to tend to during Your Grace's absence. The situation's gotten out of hand, I fear.
All right. Well, it's kind of disappointing.
Wasn't at all certain in giving you the task. I knew you to be an equally good strategist as I am a shepherdess. So my intuition said no. Yet Reynard interceded on your behalf. Your Grace, they're common bandits, while the Count will have a host of men-at-arms to command. Next time, I shall trust my gut.
Oh boy.
All right, speak. What has happened? Be precise.
As Your Grace ordained, I set out and was nipping at the bandits' tails for long. We pursued for weeks, until scouts returned, having sighted the Strays' camp in the forest near Locheren. We waited for nightfall, to surprise them as they slept. Alas, it proved a ruse. We found the tents empty, straw-stuffed dummies round the fire. Soon, we learned that as we waited for the sunset, the Strays had snuck away, rounded our positions and ridden to Hawksburn.
I beg your pardon, my lord. The tax collectors. That is where they station.
So the gold? All of it?
It's stolen, Your Grace, but I shall do all in my power to recover it. This I vow, if it be Your Grace's wish.
What is that I'm seeing out of the corner of my eye? Like something that kind of goes right in front of him and falls down? Like, what is that?
After weeks in the saddle,
I've seen
Your
it
Grace's
a
wishes
couple
are
of times.
modest. A hot bath and a night's sleep in her own bed. Yet, they shall have to wait. I must look personally to this matter. Your force, Caldwell, I will now command. You... send a herald to Hawksburn. They must prepare for the Queen's arrival. Air the rooms, dust off the porcelain. Make certain they do it. Do you see now, Reynard? I believe I foretold it would be thus. My son wasn't ready in the least to rule an entire country.
I confess, Prince Willem has much to learn yet.
Yes. And very little time.
Alright, welcome to the Thronebreaker tutorial. Before embarking on your adventure, you should get acquainted with the basic game mechanics. You can control your character with the L stick. Follow the cobblestone road to reach the next something on your journey. Alright, away we go. You will expand your army throughout the game, but to do so you must collect the following types of resources: gold, wool, and recruits. While on the roll, you will find useful items, even new companions who will support you in battle. If you don't want to miss anything, be sure to thoroughly explore the map and complete side quests. Okay. Ah, you're telling me to go here, I think.
Thought it were bandits riding in.
11. Got 11 recruits. What do we have here? Some wood. I just take whatever I want, huh? Looks like I can talk to these folks. Maybe?
Milka. They stretched her over a fire till she told them where she buried her gold.
Oh boy, that's terrible. What is this? Oh, we got some gold and some wood. Nice. Oh, we got more. People stashing gold in these things? What else we got? An obstacle blocks your path. To remove it, you will need to spend some of your resources. Interesting. Alright, Your Majesty, it seems someone's felled an old oak, which now blocks the road. Unfortunately, our wagons can't go around. How do you wish to proceed? Have the loggers sort the matter? Conserve strength, issue axes, put them to work. Let's issue some axes, put them to work. There we go. There we go. Let's get this over with. Most interactive objects are marked clearly on your map, but not all. Some events cannot be predicted, so you best be prepared for anything.
Count Caldwell rode at the column's head, scanning its flanks with a wary eye that, despite his advanced age, proved very sharp indeed.
Your Majesty! Bandits! There! At the tree line!
The Count's footmen, unaccustomed to escorting their queen, sought to shield her with their bodies and assumed a tight formation to do so. They were promptly knocked aside as Meve charged headlong at the bandits, brandishing her blade and bellowing a ferocious cry.
Attack! Charge!
She is awesome. Alright, it's battle time. Alright, Meve was convinced the bandits would flee to the cover of the forest upon realizing their grave mistake. After all, no ordinary bandit would dare attack the retinue of a queen. Yet the strays of Spalar were a different breed. They held nothing sacred. So yeah, it's a story battle, custom deck. I'm just trying to read some information here. Cool. Let's go. Definitely fun to get back into Gwent now. Some people didn't like Gwent in The Witcher. I didn't mind it. I didn't mind it at all. Alright, this is your battlefield. You will play your cards on the bottom half, of your opponents will play on the top. Units can be played on one of two rows, melee or range, but remember, the abilities of some cards may be different depending on the row you play. Alright? A standard battle can last up to 3 rounds. The first to win 2 rounds wins the whole match. Players alternate their turns. During your turn, you can play only 1 card, but you can use any number of abilities. The player who goes first in a match is the same who initiated the battle. In this case, you encountered an ambush, so your opponent will have first turn. And there they go. They deployed a slinger. The strength of each unit you play adds to your army's total strength. The players whose army has the most strength points at the end of the round will win the round. And that's them there. Okay, some units have armor. Armor absorbs certain amount of damage dealt to the unit.
Your Grace, the men await. You must lead to begin the attack.
Most cards have an ability of some kind. To learn more about it, select a card and read its short description. Additional information will appear if you press the ZR on the card. Play any card. Alright, let's go for this Lyrian Arbalist. Now, I should be able to play them further back, right? The Arbalist abilities allows him to deal damage equal to the number of cards in a row where he is played. His ability is activated the moment he is played. Bango! Alright, X to end your turn. Your move. Alright, boost self. What are these guys here? That's the deck. So I can just grab these? Is that? No, it's just a preview. Okay. So can I play this guy? Boost self by 5.
This harvest will...
Salt of the earth, they are, your grace. They'd follow you into fire. You need simply say the word.
Alright, Scythmen have a loyal ability. This means that their other abilities are activated every time you use Meve's ability. Each leader has its own unique ability. To learn what that is, just select the leader. Okay, Meve's ability allows her to boost a unit's strength and add armor to it. She can use this ability once every few turns. To use Meve's ability, select her and then select one of your units. Select her and then select that unit. I choose you.
I shall teach you to respect the crown, you dogs.
Oh, yeah, you dogs.
Look out! Seek cover! We are bombarded!
Oh no. Your opponent's cards also have abilities. Be sure to read their descriptions carefully and adapt your strategy accordingly. Alright, is it this dude's turn? Alright, what is this? Play a copy of each.
What? Who dares?
My spirit's willing and how, but these damn boots are killing me.
Can I get rid of him?
The
Yeah.
strays took tail and run. Yes, our victory is assured. Sound the horns, Meve's.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to quit that. When you have played all your cards at the end of the turn, the end turn button will turn into a pass button. When you pass, you will not be able to perform any actions until you start the next turn. I pass. I guess. Yep, I pass. Alright, player whose army has the most strength points at the end of a round will win the round. In the event of a tie, both players will receive a victory point.
The battle's not yet done.
Woo!
It is better to conserve our strength. Prepare for a strike that will prove decisive.
Alright, we start over. Alright, cool. We don't have much in our deck. Ah, we get to go first. Nice. Let's go here.
Give me a target.
That's it. End turn.
I've hit the white of an eye from half a league away.
There's a time to reap, a time to sow, and a time to die.
That's gonna be it for that turn. I don't know why this feels very different from Gwent. Maybe I'm just not remembering it. I don't know if you guys are out there and you've played Gwent recently, let me know. Is this similar? I just feel like this is different. Play any card. I only have one card.
Aye.
There we go.
Bigger they are, easier they are to target.
You've won 2 rounds in a row, which means you are the battle's victor.
I congratulate you on your latest
Yes,
victory, Your Grace.
of course.
The bandits stood not a chance.
We're the best. End game. Finish right here. No need to go on any further.
Matters seem indeed to have gotten out of hand, to put it mildly.
Meve said, arms crossed atop her shining breastplate.
They've grown bold. Doubtless after the raid on the manor, the tax collectors. I've not heard of an ambush on the high road afore.
Caldwell explained, avoiding his liege's wrathful gaze.
Enough, Caldwell. We must put things right. Come!
The Queen's retinue set out, cavalry in front, infantry and arbalists close behind, and, following in the rear, the bandits, bound in chains.
Nice, we got him. Huh, they are all sorts of beaten up here. Alright, cool. Is there anything else we can get? I don't want to leave anything behind. Alright, I think it's safe to move forward here.
I do adore this prospect.
Yes. Lyria, the Pearl of the North. With its hills and dales. Why, its beauty matched only by that of its queen.
After 3 weeks in the saddle, I've my doubts, Count. We shall pitch camp here. Our soldiers need respite. A spell of it they deserve.
To survey your army, you must first pitch camp by pushing a minus. I push the minus. Camp buildings allow you to expand your army and give you access to important information. Most camp buildings can be improved in your workshop. These improvements will give you access to stronger units, thus easing your journey down the line. Oh no, I'm not a fan of this cursor thing. Alright, enter the workshop. Here we are. Alright, to improve your camp buildings, you must first collect the appropriate quantity of gold and wood. Alright, you'll definitely need access to a regional map, but to get it, you will first need to improve your royal tent. Improve it! Just go! We got enough. Thanks to this improvement, you now have access to the regional map. How am I a queen and not have access to this? Anyway, which you can open. Okay. The workshop itself can also be improved. With each subsequent improvement, you'll gain access to new, stronger units. Alright, makes sense. Go to the command tent. Are you a command tent? Are you? No, are you the command tent? No, you're not. Let's go back. Oh, this is it. Alright, in the command tent, you can create units and build your armies from available cards. Improving this building will increase your army's recruit cap, allowing you to use stronger units. The cards currently in your deck are displayed on the left-hand side. All cards available for you to create and place in your deck are displayed on the main screen. You can gain access to new cards by upgrading your training grounds and workshops as well through certain story-related tasks. Grayed out cards are available, but have not been created. You must first create them before you can include them in your deck. Your deck must contain a minimum of 25 cards while not exceeding your army's recruit cap. Currently, your recruit cap sits at 125. To create new cards, you need a particular resource. Recruits. You can gain recruits at conscription posts, which are marked on the map with a helmet icon, as well as through certain story-related tasks. You've received additional resources. To recruit a Wagenberg card. To do so, select the card, press Y, then confirm by pushing A. Y? Are you wanting me to do it? Because I can't see. Ah, this one. Yep. Go for it. That's a pretty big number there. Add the Wagenberg card by selecting and pushing A. Done. You can now view and create new cards, or return to the main game screen to continue your story. Let's do that. Saving the deck. Huh. You can now look at your other camp buildings to familiarize yourself with their functions, or you can return to the main game screen to continue your story. Alright, what do we have here? A mess tent? The royal tent, alright. In the royal tent, you can view the letters and maps you've received so far, as well as keys and card fragments? Interesting. Alright, no letters. I'm assuming. Oh, we have some letters. Some reports. Yes, the movements, they're going north. I think we've done that, right? That's as far as it'll let me go. Okay. What else we got here? Got our mess tent. Do we need to improve upon that? I don't think we can. Oh, we could do this. Scouts mark locations of treasure and resources. Oh, nice. Do I want to do that? I don't think I want to do that right now. Could do this. That's quite a bit. We gain some gold every battle. Gain 1 recruit after every battle won. Oh no, I wanted to see the workshop. Here we go. Yeah, we don't have enough for that. Yeah. That was really late to show me, but that's okay. Huh. Mess hall. You can talk with your companions in the mess tent. Give them a little bit of your time, and you may learn a secret or two. I choose you!
Bit of respite, Reynard.
Yes. But if you've any new orders, Your Grace, I can be ready at any...
At ease, Reynard. At ease.
Yeah, take it easy, man. Take it easy. Willem is not suited to be king. It's not wearisome sitting alone.
Alas. I've come to fear Willem might simply not be cut out to be a king, let alone a good one.
Oh, boy.
A harsh judgment, Your Grace. Let's not be hasty. The prince is but 16 summers to him.
Oh, he's only 16 years old.
Grown. The crown he should be able to bear at his age. Yet I left the land in his care for but a few months, and look what's become of it. Bandits roam and loot unchecked.
Dude is 16.
We might yet learn of mitigating circumstances. Events beyond his control.
Would that it were so, Reynard. Would that it were so. Elsewise, we must hope Ansaeus will demonstrate more wit than his brother. Though I see little chance of that either. Don't you find it wearisome sitting alone? Wouldn't you prefer another's company? Swapping tales with the innkeep, even?
Your concern, I most appreciate, Your Grace. But I prefer silence.
Has it always been thus with you? Ever a man apart?
Quite the contrary, Your Grace. As a youth, I gloried in company, delighted in conversation.
So what was it that changed you?
That delight nearly cost me my head. But do you truly not know the tale, milady? How I came to be your departed husband's aide?
I don't, but would gladly hear it.
I had but 20 winters behind me when I enlisted. Yet I was granted the rank of lieutenant from the start, not by merit, but by birth. The respect of veteran officers, both my peers and seniors, that they could not grant. Nor did I deserve it. To earn that respect became my driving aim. And to seem wise beyond my years, I began spouting off about the king's decisions. This maneuver Reginald botched. That he failed to think through. And yet elsewhere he'd blundered like a schoolboy.
Doomed to end badly, that I dare say.
Talk of that nature could only ever result in misfortune.
It was not long before I was clanking about in shackles. Another officer had reported me. I was charged with lèse-majesté. The court-martial took but a quarter of an hour to deliver verdict and sentence. I was guilty of treason, and the noose awaited me.
Treason? Really?
Reginald first stayed the execution, then ordered that I repeat every word I'd uttered about his person or deeds. Soaked with sweat, my voice cracking, I did as he ordained. Reginald listened, raptly and silently, and when I'd finished, he declared I was right. He then appointed me his personal aide. A clever lad like you, I can always use at my side.
Indeed. Though hardly sharp himself, wisdom in others Reginald both recognized and heeded.
Now, was there a reason why they're both standing
then I
up?
swore two things. Firstly, never again to wag my tongue like a fool. Secondly, never to betray his trust.
And you never did. Know what he told me moments before he passed? Trust none of them, Meve, save Reynard. The old sod was right about that, at least. I thank you for sharing that tale, Reynard. Truly.
Yes, Reynard. So appreciative. I must go.
It's time I attended to other matters.
I don't... Oh, we can. Oh, there's some stats here. Some statistics.
Worked in a mess once at serving no meat, not even sausage. Weren't long before the men rioted.
Huh. What do we have this exclamation point for? This... Is it because I have, like, an ability to do something? Like, maybe this here? Yeah, can't do that. Not enough. Not enough. All right, that is going to do it for today's episode. So we got a little bit of a taste as to what's going on, but I'm really very much interested as to what lies ahead. We have so much to do, so much to learn, and I can't wait to share that with you guys. So yeah, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.